Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Garrett Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman number 16.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Perez throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going, play good again this one, and win another game.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth.
In now, Jose Abreu. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
That ball's right in front of you when you're running to first base, and you're just going, please sit down, please, please.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 17 home runs and 46 driven in. One strike now from Cole. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gong is there and the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Gregory Polanco.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
High pop-up. Segura is there for it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third, and he really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Chu has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line softly toward the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. One away.
All right, time for majestic
Batting
defensive
seven.
alignment for the Pirates.
Catcher.
And I'm looking down there at the
Defense.
catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback. Old school Cervelli.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th. Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Striding in, Phil Gosselin.
Leading off for
His
the
batting
Pirates,
average on the year down at the
shortstop,
240 mark
Phil
entering play.
Gosselin.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Perez is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Now to the plate, Chris Mazzo, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. he offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Starling Marte. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing. At the plate, Hernan Perez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Hernan Perez.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Mazo has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Donaldson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Cole sets. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Two out with the man at first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. At the plate, DJ
Leading off for the
LeMahieu.
Pirates,
He's 0 for 1 thus
second
far.
baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. There's Segura. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman number 16, Jung-Ho Gan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jung-Ho Gan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in. And now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Josh Harrison is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Two and two now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
A pause and the 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
1 strike now from Cole. Abreu with good wood on that one, but this will hook down the left field line and out of play. Skied into very shallow right. Mazo is there. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
A high fastball is in there.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Polanco. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Number 17 for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now that's popped up. Gosselin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 23, David Freese.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Perez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Chris Mazzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Baseman, Hernan Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazzo is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Mazzo giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and there he goes towards second. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Fouled back.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Now another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just one out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first to third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, David Freese, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little roller toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Pirates 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Donaldson.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Another try at 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Hit to short. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Full sets. 1-2 on its way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Bautista. But he won't get there. It falls in.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Michael Givens takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Michael Givens.
Standing in now, Chris Mazzo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. This is in the air out to right field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that retires the side. One left for Pittsburgh. Our score remains 2-1. Wade LeBlanc will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
38, Wade LeBlanc.
Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Now another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 0-2 once more. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking the ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is pulled hard but foul. If they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
65, Nate Jones.
Ready once again. Jung Ho Kang. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Ready with the 3-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Chu ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Josh Harrison stands in. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Josh Donaldson in his career against this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First offering on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in, Jose Abreu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and they get them both.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He doubled his last time through. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, and he's gone 3 for 4. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Segura has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
First baseman number 23, David Freese.
Andrew McCutchen will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Andrew McCutchen.
Low for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a soft liner toward third. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
The batter, shortstop, Phil Gosselin.
Now to the plate, Phil Gosselin. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Garrett Richards earned his 9th win of the year. Garrett Cole is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 37th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits.